Hi, um, my name is Alexandria, and I started motivation, inspirational videos, and self love videos because I've started going through a really tough time in my life, and now I started healing, and I noticed that there is a lot of people in their lives who need it, and this is going to be my first video on the 6th of the 6th month, the 20th of the 6th month, the day before Father's. Actually, it is Father's Day because it's 2:15. Yes. So to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. Now currently I am not going to start on the motivational per se. I would rather say why a person should start watching my show. See, currently, as I said, these past couple of months have been really tough for me, and it has made me stronger through the healing process. I'm actually still going through them, and before them, I have always wanted to become someone who helps people. Actually a neurosurgeon my whole life, and I actually couldn't because of epilepsy, right? And so I struggled, and through that time I got a lot of mental disorders through them, but I wouldn't let that stop me, right? And there has been a lot of trauma in my past. Now, as I become aging, of course, everyone ages, um, they keep telling me that I should help people through speaking up because there are a lot of people who actually. Come here. Sorry, it's a baby dog who needs attention, and she needs a lot of attention actually. As you can notice that there are actually a lot of women and men in this world who struggle to speak up. They don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to have self-love. They don't have the courage to speak up about what's going on with them. They don't have the courage to go on with their life, and actually a way for them to get out is actually, it's a shame to say, is it's by moving themselves out of this world. And a lot of people would say it's selfish, but me as a person who as well went through a lot of pressure at that point, would know that saying that to someone per se is more traumatic, and saying it to someone to just build a bridge and get over their situation is as well traumatic. So currently it so currently we are going through this process of motivation through self-love, through encouragement to help people. And actually there's a lot of things I want to accomplish through my pain, through my healing that I have been getting, because it's actually my family that has been helping me. I have grown stronger, and there's actually a lot of people alone in this. They don't have family, they don't have friends who understand, or per se friends actually. So helping someone through even a video, or as I'd like to become a public speaker. So if someone even sees one video and decides, hey, can you come speak at our school? Because there's a lot of times in these videos that even, see, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I've started self-love through God. And as you can see, I'm even in pajamas in this video. I didn't do makeup, I didn't do hair. I just started this channel, and I don't even care about the background. So I didn't even want to put a profile picture. I just felt I have to do this. So that's why I'm saying there are a lot of people going through stuff, and sometimes I go through YouTube and it's only funny videos and people love it. People see this, and I'm like, yeah, I love it too. There's a lot of people on YouTube I love. Like Reaction Time, like Tall Fishman, Addy Fishman, um, a lot of them, and I'm actually singling them out now. You can actually go watch their videos. They're really cool. They really make my day sometimes when I feel down. But sometimes there are actually really bad videos as well that can make a person feel bad. And there are actually a lot of motivational people on YouTube as well. But some of them actually hurt as well, because it doesn't say they went through the same thing this person went, per se. And it says that some of them as well say, because I watched a few of them as well in the past, and it's like they initially say as well, okay, go get your wood in the backyard, build your bridge and get over it. If you have depression, it's just a mindset. No. No, dear, no. Yes, some of you would watch this video or a video I'd create in the future and be like, what are you talking about? What is it? See, the thing is, I do have depression, and a lot of people have taught me those things. And I can say it actually makes it worse saying that to a person who does not understand it. I can say that telling me to go get my wood and build a bridge is actually telling me to remove myself from this world. I am actually a person who has gone through a lot of stuff that people won't even believe has been in this world, and neither I didn't either until it happened to me. So there are a few things that my channel I would love to share with you, and if you subscribe and like my channel and share it in the future, I would love to motivate you to stand up with a smile and tell you, you know what, you are gorgeous, because you are made with the utmost respect and beauty. Even if you feel like an accident, even if you feel like you weren't meant to be here, even if you feel like oh my word, I am more important than anybody else. There are some situations that a person just can't control. So, the reason I'm saying this is in 2 weeks' time, I actually found out more about my parents than I could in 20 years, 18 years living with them. I found out that I always knew I wasn't accident from them. Of course, God wanted me to live here on earth, but I found out that my parents planned on 2 children, and it's my brother who was as well an accident, but they obviously decided to keep them. They always wanted 2 children. They planned on my sister, and I was a huge accident. And my mother actually tried to abort me, and my father is like way against abortion. I was told my whole life that even if something goes wrong and I go against my Christian rules, that they would still love me because abortion is murder. It's still a child, even if it's just a fetus. And I actually hate calling it a fetus. It's a baby. It's growing. Imagining, they actually showed me a video once about aborting kids, and I love that in some countries they make it illegal to abort children. It's wonderful. So knowing that happened to me, like yesterday, I actually found out the abortion part. Not from my mum, actually, but per se. Yes, it kind of struck me with a shock, but I knew that there's, of course, this relationship and why my mother and me never had it that strong as my brother and my sister. But everything just got into perspective. And I'm actually turning 21 this year, so I have been told a lot that, and I believe that it's the Holy Ghost speaking through me, because a lot of people have told me that it doesn't help you just tell me this, because you know what, a person doesn't tell me their problems, I just speak to them, and they tell me, do you know what impact you just made on my life? I'm so sorry for the stutter and everything. I'm actually Afrikaans, and I just don't want to make a impact on Afrikaans people's life. I actually want to make an impact on a lot of people. But they tell me that, you know what, you just made a huge impact on my life. Why are you just speaking to me? Why aren't you speaking to more people? And you know what, in this past few weeks, only this past few weeks, like let's say 1.5 months, that in all my lifetime where I heard it like every month, I've heard it more than ever. And I believe it's not them, but God telling me there are people more than ever needing you right now. So I actually pulled up my socks, as an Afrikaans people would say, to not, to get your shit together. I'm sorry if that's insulting. And I decided this, and I'd really love not to do this in camera. I'd love to go to schools. I'd love to go to churches. I'd love to do even shows where people decide to self come to my shows and get motivated and listen and walk out crying and saying afterwards, you know what, thank you, I needed that more than ever. And I'd be like, you know what, it wasn't me, it was the Holy Ghost talking to you, and you listened and you were like, oh my word, that was for me. Because I didn't prep this. I didn't know what I was gonna say. This video was actually just to introduce myself. And so I'd like to say that if there's a person out there who needs motivation in the same situation, being raped, being molested, being not self-loved, being rejected, being bullied, being alone, being in a crowd of people, but you still feel in the background and you feel, I'm still not seen or listened to, even though you're having a face on face with your best friend and you're like, I'm trying to tell you something. You're not opening your ears. Honey, guy, you better listen to me. I'm trying to talk to you. This is not going to be the last time I'm uploading a video, and I'm telling you right now, I'm looking you in the eye. Please contact me. You can speak to me because I'm speaking to you, and I'm trying to make a difference in this world, and I've wanted to do this ever since I've known that people can do it. And of course, I'm not only going to be serious on this channel because woof, you can't be forever serious, but well, serials, you can't forever be serious. So I would love to ask you guys to click the link to subscribe, to like it, to share it with your friends who is in need of love, of self-love. And you know what? Even if it's just relationship advice, I can actually help with that. Even though every guy who has been interested in me and I have been giving a little bit back, I've been sharing I have given my heart only to God. So I would say sharing my soul a piece by piece by piece with them. I've only loved like one guy, two guys, and whose name is not shall be named, for privacy reasons. And I've done really, really horrible things, but I know because I'm saved and so are you, I know that all will work out. And one thing said to me is, your heart cannot be broken over a guy who will marry another woman. So technically I'm saying your heart cannot be broken over another woman's husband one day. And that is the most wonderful thing I've ever heard. To some people it would make them angry, and to me, in a situation, it would make me happy, because I don't necessarily know if I would marry, but to me at this point, as someone who would turn 21 in August, I feel I feel I have to focus on helping people. And that is a life goal that I'm starting here with you. So thank you if you watched this video completely. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Peace out, I guess. Have a blessed day or night wherever you are, because I'm in South Africa and it's like 2:30. Yeah, have a gorgeous blooming day, and love you guys. Yeah, be blessed.